red flags could have the forensic accounting could have spotted earlier in Sol or BluSmart's financial behavior that might have averted this crisis? Were we all sleeping? Were the alarm bells not ringing in the right direction? What kind of missed us that this has not blown into a full blown crisis now? Like, really?
Yeah, no, so I think any event like this, Shrija, puts a lot of roles in question mark. And being a consultant, we are as good as our last work, and hence we have to be very conscious about the quality of work that you put. I think role of auditors, role of internal auditors, role of any compliance becomes very central into something like this. Now, of course, forensic as an activity comes in, when there's an accident. But most companies, especially listed companies, are expected to have the necessary checks and balances, in place as BAU, because a company is an independent person to that extent, and the balance sheet and the cash flows of the company are independent to the promoters. I think from what I have read, and I have no, as a disclaimer, not directly associated with any ongoing investigation into this company. I think the fact that such a sizable payment uh, were being made from company, this whole payout of 53 crores, the fact that there were ongoing related party transactions, uh, are initial red flags. Are all related party transactions wrong? Not at all. But just because somebody discloses it also doesn't make it right. I think one of the biggest challenge, or two biggest challenges I personally feel, which is plaguing, the Indian broader ecosystem is, still fairly opaque holding structures. It's very difficult to know who the ultimate beneficial owner in India is. And second is related party transaction. One in two fraud investigations that we do end up having an instance of related party transaction. The size and scale could vary. So I think in this case, given BluSmart, of course, has had some level of venture investments, the level of diligence which should go into in understanding its relationship with the parent would have been an important checkbox, which get missed in many diligences. People at times focus much more on the good part of the business. Lifestyle of promoters often gets missed, and in this case, that was a fairly big red flag as to where they are staying, the kind of asset they have purchased. And it's not to say that that's wrong. It's just to say, is it keeping pace with the way the company is moving. So I think those would be some of the red flags. I think now that there is a forensic accounting which is happening at a BluSmart level and all, it gets into the nitty-gritties. But I think at a big picture level also, there is a lot more checks and balances that can be in place, which clearly in this case were flouted. And unfortunately, the entire industry gets colored, with the same paint.